Hey, yo. Okay.
Hello.
Very tiresome day. Honestly,
And we are.
nothing was wrong with the work. All personal stuff getting involved with the work.
Yes, actually, that's what happened. So I would say that's good. And we dealt with it. And I'm,
hmm
I'm sorry, but before we get to that, minutes after, and we stopped working. We think.
No, we don't think. Well, it was around sometime 4 o'clock. We are choosing to say we stopped at 4:42 p.m. because it is now 7:42 p.m.
So that's 108 minutes after.
180 minutes after. Easy math. That's why we did that. That's why we chose it. 'Cause actually, I forgot when we stopped.
So yes, funny enough, even though Garrett and I were so with our
You've seen the previous ones.
the personal issues stuff like that, we still worked very well today.
We aced it. I say we aced it despite the problems.
I say we aced it.
Yeah.
I would agree.
I agree.
We aced it.
I actually don't think it's just a bad work day anymore.
No, I don't think so either. Actually, I think actually we did a very, very good job.
Yeah.
Just personal stuff. Not, I don't want to talk about it.
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with the channel.
It has nothing to do with the minutes after segments.
No, which is what this one is, segments. I gotta say that. Yeah, minutes after segments. No, minutes after the segments. No, it's all personal reasons that end up flooding into the work. And that happened today. And it's kind of been going on for the past week. We only realized that
Just now, honestly.
just today that's what it was about. It was a lot with me, actually.
But and actually
Again!
and actually Garrett got past it, so it doesn't really. I don't really give a shit.
I'll tell you this. I learned.
Actually, no, I'd say we.
Because you spoke up.
I spoke up. I'd say we. I'd say
'Cause you
we.
spoke up.
I'd say we learned. We learned.
We have the videos fucking archived. When we talked about 20...
20? Let's think. Hold on. Wait.
2020. It had to be 2020.
It had to be 2020. It had to be 2020.
2020. When
it was 2020.
Yeah. How when there was something very personal going on and I was using the work to distract myself. Now this time I wasn't using work to distract myself, but there was definitely something going on in my life that is very painful for me to go through right now. And as a result, I wasn't realizing just how difficult it was. It was making the work more difficult.
And so, after lots of emotional talks, we figured it out, and Garrett's feeling a lot better now.
Yeah. After I made the promise to never...
Garrett's dealing very well with it.
To never write another episode like the way we wrote episode 1, which required a lot of rewrites because so much of my personal shit got in the way with me knowing it, not knowing it. I knew if the situation presented itself again, I would say no. And I would only continue to write if I was in a good place. I wouldn't take on more stress than I had to. Because writing is stressful. Mm-hmm. Very stressful, but in a good way.
No matter what.
But when you add good stressful, and then there's personal bad stressful going on, and you're not handling the bad stressful correctly, the good stressful just becomes more bad stress.
No, that's true. That is definitely true.
And Brandon recognized it, more so the feeling than the actual tangible thing, because there are two tangibly different situations.
Yeah, actually, they're externally extremely different.
Very different, but
they actually, in truth,
they feel the same.
They feel the same, and the feeling is all that is the substance.
Is the key. The feeling is the key. We know when that feeling just like feels. You don't get that feeling where you're like, I knew it when that happened again. I just knew it, and I was right. Though it's one of those feelings.
Yeah.
I was in the mix of it, so I couldn't really see it. Brandon spoke up about it,
and
like he told himself he should have during the time when we wrote the first episode.
Yeah, right when we did the first episode, this is exactly the same thing. But I spoke up correctly. I spoke up quick enough.
And before it got bad.
Yeah, before it got really
bad. Really bad.
Because
right now it just was exhausting. It wasn't bad.
No, because actually, how it started off, it was pretty rough on you and I. It was pretty rough, but because now that we've actually figured out the problem, Garrett and I can just really look back on it and feel it was just a tough day for us. But when we know what happened, we just accept it, we deal with it, and we get stronger from it. And so, yeah, I spoke up quick enough, and Garrett managed to deal with it quick enough, which is great.
And I adhered to my promise that I told myself I wouldn't do. And I made that promise 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, 6 years ago, technically, if you count the entirety of 2020.
Yeah, so like 6.
Wait, no, it has to be 5 years. Because I only made the promise to never repeat it after we finished the first episode. Like sometime after, like however long that thing took from fucking.
I don't know how long it took, but you're right. But let's just say over 5 years ago.
Over 5 years ago, I promised that if we ever repeat a scenario where it could have been episode 1 all over again, I would never fall for it again, and I would change it, and I did. Brandon spoke up, and I listened. Like we said, our most difficult things. It's hard for me to listen, and it's easy.
And it's hard for me to speak up when I should.
I did.
And I did. So yes. That's the minutes after the segments. Well, we're pretty tired. We'll see if we'll work tomorrow, but we'll see what tomorrow brings. So
I feel pretty confident about tomorrow. I'm not going to lie.
yeah, same here. So see you tomorrow for whatever is tomorrow.
Yep. See you tomorrow for something after.
Yep. Minutes after something.
If we're too tired, no segments after. It's something after. If we're going to work, more segments after. Exactly. Oh yeah, we did get more segments done for the record.
Yes, we did.
We got 3 more done today.
Yes. Very good. Very good.
See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.